Hi, this is Matata James, and you're watching Joburg Today.
In a world of virtual meetings, how well are you dressed to convey business from the comfort of your home? I speak to an image consultant to find out more.
I honestly think that it has come down quite a lot, and I think it's had an impact on productivity. I, for one, having had a stint in corporate for a number of years, have felt that productivity has obviously come down because when I dress up in the morning, I always think to myself that I'm going to work. But if I'm in a tracksuit or slippers or a gown and I'm getting ready for work, I tend to be more relaxed and blasé about things. So I think at the end of the day, you want to get the best results out of your work. So dressing up in the morning has an impact on your mental ability as well as how you present yourself whenever you're engaging with clients as well as colleagues.
Now, because we're in South Africa, we don't necessarily have a formal sort of culture. But how does this tend to impact the way that people perceive us from the virtual space?
As you mentioned that we don't necessarily have a big culture as far as dressing up relative to the globe, but that has a limiting impact in how we engage with the rest of the world. I think if anything, we need to find ourselves catching up with the rest of the world, dressing at a global standard, that way we can compete.
Having said that, how does one then dress for the virtual office space meeting?
For the virtual space meeting, you always want to present yourself in a way that represents your company well. Internal meetings, try to wear a dress shirt. You can choose to wear a jacket on top of that if you must. For external meetings, wear a tie. I think that's just a corporate rule. What we've done at Nzu Tailored is try to encompass both your corporate lifestyle as well as your personal lifestyle. We've created this hybrid sweatsuit, which is made out of a suit fabric, but it enables you to live a dual life. Whether you need to be on a Zoom call and quickly have to jump off to sort out your personal life, whether it's fetching kids from school, preparing lunch, and then jumping onto the next Zoom call.
Why is it then so important for people to distinguish between physical office space attire versus that of virtual office space?
There are slight nuances, and that's because it comes from what is practical for your lifestyle. If you're at home, I don't necessarily expect you to be wearing dress shoes in front of your Zoom call. You might want to be wearing your sneakers and your jeans at the bottom because nobody sees you in the bottom half. You always want to look presentable in the top half image, and in that case, you're going to be wearing your shirt and perhaps your tie, as I said in the previous scenario when you're engaging with external clients. In the office, you're going to be wearing a full suit because you're going to be walking around, you're walking into meetings, you're going to be greeting clients. So in that case, the client is going to perceive you in your full outfit.
So it's always about putting the best foot forward.
Indeed, it's about presenting your brand well. And that brand is both your personal brand, your professional brand, as well as the corporate brand, the company that you represent. You never want to be in a position where a client doesn't think that you take them seriously.
Now, for anyone out there who's looking for more advice around how to get dressed properly, particularly for virtual meetings or in person, how can they reach out to you?
Oh, that's a simple one. Our contact details are available on our website. Our website is nzutailored.com. Alternatively, they can send us an email on info@nzutailored.com.